Want to be a guest on a future episode of Create, Build, and Manage Daily? Email us at interviews@biztv.com.
Galatians 62 is a nonprofit organization focused on providing for the needs for the homeless and hunger. Joining me now is retired Army veteran April Frazier, who founded Galatians 62 along with her husband. April, welcome to the show.
Hey, Scott. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Just kind of start us off. Walk us through your journey. Why did you decide to start your nonprofit?
Well, Scott, I spent a lot of time doing charity. That's the life I have. That's how I grew up. That's how I was raised. That was the example that was set for me. So throughout the years of volunteering and helping other organizations, I just saw that there were some gaps in spaces that needed to be filled. And that's where Galatians 6 and 2 came into place. I focus primarily on the unsheltered homeless because there are resources, not enough resources because there's just not going to be enough resources. There's no shortage of people in need, but I wanted to focus on the unsheltered homeless that were not in close proximity to those resources.
I like that. And I think that kind of speaks to your mobile homeless outreach effort. Talk about that.
Okay, so initially, obviously, because our clients are unsheltered homeless in most cases, they can't come to us. They're probably in a rural area or in a woodland area. They don't have transportation, or they're not on a public transportation route, or just don't even have the funds to utilize that. So how are they going to get those resources? So there's no other way but to take the resources to them. And that's what we do. So I went out, I would scout out unsheltered homeless communities. I would survey them. I would talk with them, find out what their needs are. And then I would come back to their area to help provide them with the needs that they had, whether it was food, clothes, applying for benefits. A lot of people need assistance getting their vital records because that is the starting place. If you're going to apply for a job or apply for any benefits, you have to have those vital records. And when you're not in a stable home environment, it's hard to keep up with that documentation.
Well, I think that, April, we've had other nonprofits on there and they're all doing good work, but I think that's what is unique about what you guys are doing is about taking those services directly to the people. Because let's be honest, sometimes, and every situation's different, everyone's story is different, but often they won't travel to get help. Maybe it's pride, maybe it's health. But you're going right to them. And I love that you said you actually talk to them and survey them. What do you need? That's so unique.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because, you want to use your resources properly. It doesn't do me any good to bring you a lot of things that you can't use. If I live in an austere environment, I have to stay close to my environment because everything that I have is either in that tent or that shopping cart or wherever I have set up my dwelling. And if I leave, I have to take all those things with me.
That makes sense.
So that's just really not, practical.
So I'm going to go through, because you kind of went through some of those. So I'm going to kind of go and unpack them a little bit. I'm going to start with your food insecurity program. What's that about?
Okay, so we run a community food pantry. So we do provide food to the community. Anyone that is in need, experiencing food insecurity, they can come to our food pantry and receive food free of charge, as well as toiletries and household items if they need them. And then we do that same thing for our unsheltered homeless community. We take food into their community. We provide them with groceries. We provide them with food vouchers or food gift cards to grocery stores, because if they don't have a means to cook, or they don't have can openers and things of that nature, it wouldn't make sense for me to give them a lot of canned items that they can't even get open or that they need to cook. But if I give them a gift card to a grocery store, they can get sandwich meat or bread. And I try to give out the gift cards based on the area that I'm in, the store that's in their area.
We're visiting with April Frazier of Galatians 62. The website is galatians62.com. That's the number 62. If you're watching us on Biz TV, we got it there on the screen. If you are listening to our podcast, again, galatians62.com. You and your husband are veterans, so thank you for your service. How are you serving other veterans?
Thank you. So what we do, we have what we call our veteran to veteran program. And what that consists of is that anytime when there's an unsheltered homeless veteran, they are going through some type of vocational program with the VA. When they get to a point in their program where they're going to be housed, sometimes the social workers from the VA will reach out to us and say, hey, we're going to house this veteran. Do you have maybe some startup items that they can use? So we've provided up to full homes full of furniture because we've housed veterans. There's husband and wife veterans with children. We've housed just single disabled veterans. So it's just based on what their need is. But if we have the furniture items that they need to fit in their space, then we pack it up, we take it to them, we set it up in their home for them.
That's awesome.
So they don't have to worry about it because the majority of them are disabled veterans.
Oh man, that's great work. And then the other one that caught my attention is your benefit assistance program. That alone sounds daunting. So what is that?
So basically, we have a partnership with other agencies in our state that grants us access to actually input applications for Medicaid, for SNAP benefits. We help people get their driver's license, free cell phones, just any number of benefits. So they do an eligibility screening, and then it lets me know what they're eligible for. And so they don't have to get frustrated or deal with the anxiety of collecting a lot of items or going to multiple different locations to apply for these benefits. They can come sit with me or I go sit with them, and it's a one-stop shop. I can apply for whatever benefit they're eligible for. I can input that data for them.
April, man, you are walking the walk, not just talking the talk, and there's so many other programs that we didn't have a chance to get to. 60 seconds left. I want to give you the opportunity to talk about your name, Galatians 6:2. What is that passage and why is it meaningful to you?
So Galatians 6:2 says, carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. And it's important to me because that's one of the basic things in humanity is for us to take care of one another, help shoulder some of those burdens. So that's what Galatians 6:2 is all about. We are trying to shoulder some of the burdens of our community and those in our community.
April, you're doing good work, and I appreciate the honor that we have to showcase the work you're doing. Just a small part to shine a light on it, and we'd love to have you back on again to tell us how it continues to grow. That website, if you would like to come alongside April and help, she would love to find ways you can help. Maybe it's volunteering or other ways. It's Galatians62.com. Again, Galatians62.com. Stick around. This is Create, Build, and Manage Daily.